Hi everyone! So today's video is going to be my June favorites. I did not do a May favorites because there was so much new stuff coming out that I wanted to kind of wait, try it out, see how I liked it, and yeah, so I'm really excited to do a monthly favorites. I know that a lot of my subscribers like these things, so I just wanted to go ahead and do my June favorites. If you want to see what I like this month, just keep on watching. So, hi, you like that? So I wanted to start off with some hair care products. I do have him on my lap right now. So let's talk about some of the stuff I used today. So what I used today in my hair is this Living Proof look at this. Ow! Did you just bite me? It's this Living Proof Nourishing Anti-Frizz Styling Cream. It's actually a weightless humidity blocker. It stops frizz, it doesn't have any silicones or oils, and it smooths and conditions. So that is what I have in my hair today in conjunction with some other products. I really like that by itself, but I like to cocktail it with other products because I feel like it really does get all that frizz out. It keeps my hair nice and smooth, and it does block the humidity. What little we do have in Arizona, but during monsoon season it's ridiculous, so my hair goes crazy, and that stuff really does help. So I put that in my hair, towel dried, and I added some of the Wella oil. It looks like this. I think this retails for like 40 bucks, but I've had this forever and I still have some in the very bottom. Let's see here. It's probably been like 6 months to a year almost, and it doesn't expire. Let's see. I think it has an 18-month shelf life. It's going to smooth your hair out, and because I have so much hair and the fact that it's kind of wavy, I do tend to frizz when humidity is in the air. So I use that with the anti-frizz nourishing cream from Living Proof. And lastly, what I like to use is a Wella Elements leave-in conditioning spray. I'll usually put this in first, and then I'll cocktail both of those together, about a dime size of each, and then run that through my hair and run a brush through so that everything is even. This one is a leave-in conditioner. It's paraben free, sodium chloride free. It's from Wella. It's called Elements. It's a new line that they probably started about, I want to say, like, look at this tail. Stop biting me, you little shit. Okay, sorry, I don't mean to swear, but he's biting the shit out of me. So I definitely use this first. It's been out for about 6 months or so, maybe a year, with this brand. I mean, Wella's been out forever, but the Elements line of that brand is wonderful. I use a shampoo and conditioner too, which I really, really like. It's super hydrating. And if you have a lot of hair, it would probably be really, really good for you. But yeah, it's kind of a milky texture, and you gotta shake it because it does separate. But this stuff works really well, and I feel like it dries my hair faster. So when I go through with the blow dryer and just kind of get some of the kinks out and things like that, it really just kind of smooths. It makes it really easy to just blow out and get a really nice kind of base until I go in with my curling iron. So I use this, and this, and I've been loving this combination this month because it is coming up on monsoon season here in Arizona. And yeah, so I've been using these guys, really loving them too. That trio is just amazing. And I love to cocktail products from different lines. I don't feel like you can get everything you need from one specific hairline, to be honest with you. So I like to cocktail my products, and that's what I like to use. So let's hop in to shampoo and conditioner. I did a review of the Purador, I believe it's Purador, shampoo and conditioner. They sent me some samples to try, and I reviewed it on my channel. I'll link it down below if you have not seen it. And it's for thinning or excess shedding of hair, and I have been using it and loving it lately. I'll go ahead and put it right here so you can see what it looks like. It is amazing. I feel like my hair is stronger. I feel like I haven't shed as much. There's not as much hair in my brush when I'm brushing my hair. It's amazing. And I feel like it's like thicker. I can feel my hair thicker just like up at the base of my hair. It's crazy, and I've absolutely been loving it lately. So yeah, I'll link that down below if you have not seen that review. It's like all organic. It doesn't have any parabens. It's amazing, and it's cruelty free too, so that's a big plus. So yeah, I've been using those products on my hair. So So let's go ahead and move into some makeup. So this month I've been absolutely loving a couple of foundations, and I've done reviews on them. Again, I'll link them down below for you. One is the review on the Hourglass Liquid Powder Foundation, and it's a mattifying foundation. This is amazing. The formula, I don't know how they did it, how they formulated it so that it's a liquid, and then once you put it on and blend it out, it like immediately turns into a powder. And I have oily skin, and I don't feel like I have to set it with a powder. I don't have to go in and make sure that it's all sat down. It just stays. It's amazing. I love it. I've been using it nonstop, especially in the summertime. I think it's really great because it absorbs some of that oil, and I've just absolutely fallen in love with this. And it does retail. It is a little expensive, and it does retail pretty high, but it is worth it if you have oily skin. For dry skin, I would not recommend this at all. You would need something a little bit more dewy, something, or even putting maybe custom cover drops in with this might, you know, be good for someone who has drier skin because it gives a little bit more of a dewy finish. But for girls like me who have combination to oily skin, this is like the best thing ever. So yeah, I've been really loving this lately. The other foundation that I have been obsessed with because it's super easy, it glides on, it blends out beautifully. I do have to set it with a powder because I am oily, but it would be wonderful for dry skin to regular, like normal combination skin. And if you do have oily skin, this would be wonderful for you as well, but just setting it with a powder. And this is Wonder Beauty's foundation stick. I am in the shade, let's see here. This is a hydrating foundation stick, and I'm in the shade Light. I am just absolutely amazed by this product. I travel with this because it's so easy. You just put a few swipes on, you blend it out, set it with a powder, and you're good to go. Actually leaving for Hawaii in 4 days, and I'm definitely going to be packing this and taking it on my travels, because I know that I can get quick results with this. Really easy. It's wonderful for on the go and travel friendly. So I will definitely be using this on my travels to Hawaii. And yeah, I'm really excited about it, and I have been loving this month, and last month too. But if you have not seen the review on these two foundations, again, I'll link them down below for you. They're really, you know, they're nice because they have a wear test. You can see how it wears throughout the day. I do close-ups. It works out really nicely just because you can get a better understanding of how these work. So I've been really loving those this month. Let's talk a little bit about eyeliners. So I have really watery eyes. I tend to, you know, water or tear up a lot. That's just how my eyes are. They're super sensitive. They don't, you know, they react a lot to different products. Lately, and this last month, what I've been using is the Makeup Geek liners. These are fantastic. They're creamy, they blend, they don't like move or smudge, they just set and they're good to go. I don't have to worry about it getting in the inner or outer corners. It just makes life so easy because they're so pigmented and you only need a little bit. But I've been using these lately and I've absolutely been loving them. So they're definitely my favorites this month, and this one is in Osabian. And I used the blue one for my 4th of July tutorial, and that one, let's see here. This one is called Cobalt. I've been using this one for my 4th of July tutorial, and I have absolutely been loving it. I am obsessed, and these guys are just so worth the money. They come in a bundle if you want to get them in a bundle, and they've got so many pigmented colors, and I'm super happy with them. So I've been using these all month long. The next thing on the list is which I probably should have talked about in the very beginning, but I'm kind of like just picking up whatever I have near me. So what I've been using lately is, you know, my Prep and Prime spray from Urban Decay. You guys have all seen me use it a million times. And I got a sample of the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. I've been loving it. It does exactly what the Urban Decay one does, and I feel like you get a little bit more fluid ounce for like your money. I really like both. I just have been using this one lately, and I will definitely be repurchasing this once this one's gone, but I've been using it this month, and you can see I've only used a little bit, and I've been using it all month long. So I mean, if that tells you anything, the actual spray bottle itself gives you just the right amount. I've been loving this product as well. And let's move on to the face. The face. So I ordered a Hourglass blush. I've never tried them before, and it was one of those spare on the moment kind of like impulse things, and I was kicking myself because it was so expensive, but it's well worth it. It's finely milled. It gives you a gorgeous glow. It's what I've got on my cheeks today. And this one is the Ambient Lighting Blush in Diffused Heat. I have been loving this blush lately. It's absolutely gorgeous. If you swirl it around, it gives you this really pretty kind of goldeny pink color, and I've just been loving it. It does have a little bit of a shimmer, so you don't really need too much highlight, but for me, obviously, I like to have a little bit more highlight on my cheekbones and like this area, the top of the brow and like the inner corner and things. But this is absolutely gorgeous because it just gives you a nice color in your cheeks. It doesn't give you too much. And I've been using the Morphe M501 brush to apply it, and those just, they belong together, I swear to God. I've been absolutely loving this blush lately, and it's just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay. Can we talk about this? There's been so much hype. There has been so much like controversy. There has been everything with this kind of brand and products and things like that. I don't care. I don't kind of buy into all of that. I want to try it for myself and give you guys an honest opinion. I don't want to just be jumping on the bandwagon and being like, you know, it sucked, it was great, it was, you know what I mean? I want to give you an honest opinion. That's why I haven't really talked about it since I did a review on it about a month and a half ago. And I did not buy the eyeshadow palette that went with this because I thought it was too much money, and I already spent enough on this particular thing, and this actually intrigued me more than the eyeshadow palette itself anyway. What I am talking about is the Jaclyn Hill Becca collaboration. If you couldn't get your hands on this, not a huge deal because you can get Champagne Pop by itself. It is a permanent part of the collection. They're also trying to make Prosecco Pop a permanent part of the collection as well. But let me tell you, if you did get this color Amaretto is gorgeous. I haven't been really using the other two, but the middle one is beautiful. I've been mixing it with the Diffused Heat. I've been putting them together and then putting Prosecco and Champagne Pop on the tops of my cheeks and on the brow and in the inner corner, and it just is beautiful. It's finely milled, it's got a ton of pigment, it's gorgeous, and that's what I have on my cheeks today with a little bit of the Amaretto and the Diffused Heat. I have been loving these products together. They're beautiful separate as well, but I like to cocktail all of my stuff, as you guys know. This is just one of those products that I'm so glad I could get my hands on it. You know what I mean? Like the one from Jaclyn Hill before, I think it was like about 6 or 7 months ago, and it was the green one. I have it. Hold on one second. Okay, so the one about 6 or 7 months ago, the Jaclyn Hill Becca palette here, I talked about this in my review of this palette, and I think that they just kind of put this together and, you know, put it out because it was around the holidays. I am not impressed with this as I am impressed with this. The colors in here, the time and thought that was put into this, I am just so much more impressed than I was ever with this, because with this one I feel like only certain people could wear this color. There's no way that I'm going to be able to wear this ever. I can mix these two, but this one by itself is again stark white on me, and I wasn't too happy with that one. When this came out, I wanted to get my hands on it because I really wanted to review it and just give you guys my honest opinion. But I love these two highlight colors. I love that middle blush color. Amaretto is just beautiful, and it just is, it glides on, it just stays all day, it doesn't get muddy. I just am obsessed with this palette, and I'm so happy I actually was able to get my hands on it. I'm just, I love it, absolutely. Those are my June favorites. I hope you guys liked this video. I kept it short, sweet, and to the point. I didn't want to kind of ramble on too much because I tend to do that. So yes, thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful afternoon, guys. If you haven't already, go ahead and please subscribe. It really does help me out, and you will be notified of future videos. I do have a lot of hair tutorials, makeup tutorials, and reviews coming up, especially lip swatch and dupe videos as well. So please go ahead and just subscribe and hit that button because I would love to have you part of the Am Fam. So I will see you guys soon. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, guys.